Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Pokemon fans of the world, your boy Corey, aka Crasher, here with the new video, and ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more news for Pokemon Horizons. Let's begin with this. So first off, let's talk about episode 4 of Pokemon Horizons, set to take place on April 28th. It is titled The Treasure That Washed Ashore. We have ourselves an updated summary to go along with this. When the Rising Volt Tackler's blimp makes an emergency landing on a remote island, the ship's Pokemon Fuecoco ends up disappearing. Liko and Sprigatito disembark on the island in order to search for it. Meanwhile, a boy living on the island, Roy, spots a mysterious Pokemon. So first and foremost, let's get the obvious out of the way. This right here is the debut of Roy, and that mysterious Pokemon has to be none other than that shiny Rayquaza. Now there's something else about this that actually really piques my curiosity, and that would be the fact that the Fuecoco that goes missing would be the airship's Fuecoco. Now what I find interesting about Fuecoco's personality is that it comes off as quirky and inquisitive, so maybe the reason why it ends up going missing off of the airship is because there's something that catches its eye that makes it curious, that makes it want to pursue it. And maybe that is how Fuecoco and Roy come together, how they end up meeting, and based on the events of that episode, maybe towards the end, that Fuecoco becomes Roy's starter Pokemon. And I say all this because based on the promotional material for Pokemon Horizons, it seems pretty suggestive that Fuecoco is going to be Roy's Pokemon. So now let's move on to episode 5 of Pokemon Horizons, set to take place on May the 5th. It is titled, I Found You, Fuecoco. Roy has come to the Rising Volt Tackler's blimp to see Fuecoco, but a streak of bad luck results in him not getting to do so. Meanwhile, the explorer's submarine approaches the blimp. So that definitely sounds like bad news bears based on what we had just read right there, not just for Roy, but also for the Rising Volt Tackler's crew, because the explorers are going to be having yet another encounter with them. I'm also wondering if we're going to be seeing this mystery man and learning more about him, the mystery man that we seen talking to Amithio in that preview. Also, based on the wording of the summary here, it sounds like that Roy hasn't been officially accepted as a member of the Rising Volt Tacklers. Now here's a little something I want to add here, and shout out to Noi for the comment. Let me guess, the plot is Roy gets teased the entire time with Fuecoco denial and ends up boarding as a stowaway in a desperate bid as the Rising Volt Tacklers flee from the explorers. Now that scenario could very well be possible, especially with the mention of streak of bad luck in the summary here, but I want to know your guys' thoughts about all this. What do you guys think will take place in episodes 4 and 5 of Pokemon Horizons? And that is it for the video, ladies and gentlemen, so I want to say thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, consider liking and subscribing, and especially comment your thoughts down below, because I love hearing from you guys. Always have, that will never ever change. So thanks again for watching, have yourself a fantastic day or night depending on your time zone, and I'll see you guys in the next one.